What is going on, everyone? We have got a phenomenal stream lined up for you guys today. Big story we're talking about today. There's a lot of news to talk about. We got to talk about Elon and Trump. We got to talk about regulatory clarity in New York City. Got a lot of good stuff, but the main topic, as the title and the thumbnail does suggest, is there a chance that this bull market, the bull market of 2024 and 2025, is taken over by the meme world? I've heard some crazy things, especially in the last couple of days as memes have been pumping, and we're going to discuss it. I'm going to give you my opinion on what the meme coin world looks like as we move forward. I can tell you right now, probably about half of you are going to like what I say, and the other half is going to hate it. Love it or hate it, though, you got to listen to it. You want to find out what it is. With that said, this is the Investing Bros. Smash the like, hit subscribe, roll the intro. How'd it do? How'd it do? Tshroom, how are you doing today, man?
Oh, man, I'm ready to be married. I'm ready to be one with my fiance.
Listen,
I'm excited.
right now, about 49 hours from right this second, 49, not 48, 49 hours from the second, Tshroom is going to be standing at the altar, tears streaming down his face as his bride walks down the aisle. It's going to be interesting. I will say, I went and got my suit picked up. I'm one of the groomsmen in Tshroom's wedding. I have one complaint about Tshroom's selections: the shoes.
Yep.
The shoes are about this wide, everybody. They're about that wide, and my feet are like about this wide. You know, I have very wide feet. So don't expect any videos of Tim dancing, because I'm going to be in the background with my foot in a pile of ice from the ceremony. More than likely, that's what I'm expecting.
Right. This will be your feet by the end of the night, I think.
Hey, I'm a dad now, so that's an acceptable attire for me to have.
And we're really excited. We were able to get the local cathedral as our place of marriage, so it's going to be very good. Of course, those of you who are Catholic will know this is the Vatican, and I am just full of crap when it comes to saying what church I'm going to be married at, because I don't want people showing up.
That's a good point. Good point. Let's go ahead. Do you have a quote of the day for us before we jump into the markets today?
Tim, I absolutely have a quote. You can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance on doing what you love, Tim. What do you think about that one? Oh, I see. Your reaction is hydration. I love it.
It's because I support it. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a wisdom to what Jim Carrey's saying. There are levels of, I don't want to tell people don't chase your dreams. There are people who chase their dreams for far too long and don't settle down to, you know what, maybe I need to put in a little hard work at some things I don't want to do before I can get into my dream and do the things I want to do. I think there are too many people in the millennial and Gen Z space especially who skip the step of hard work and dedication and just go for whatever their dream job is. And that can work out for a very small amount of people. But for the majority of us, we got to work, we got to grind, we got to build the basis of our lives. And then once you have that base laid, now all of a sudden those dreams are very, very possible. With that said, though, let's go ahead and get in over to the crypto bubbles. Let's see what's happening right now. Bitcoin is rallying, but it's not one of our green bubbles here today. Big one, again, is not continuing to take the space by storm. Jasmy's up 27%. Ordi's up almost 20%. Arweave is up 11%. Ondo's got a nice 5.2%. We had a nice short on our VIP trading group on Ondo. Didn't quite reach our level of take profit, but there were signs to take profit. So shout out to the VIP group. If you want to be a part of it, you got to check out LuxAlgo. It's way over there in the corner. If you way past Tshroom's head, there's a symbol right there. Go check out LuxAlgo. Not only is it the best trading tool in the market, it also gives you access to our VIP trading group, where right now we are in a Bitcoin long that is doing phenomenal. We just got to close out our Ondo short here as well. Let's take a look at what the rest of the top 10 is looking like. And then again, we're going to get into some meme coin discussion. So don't go anywhere. If you came for the memes are coming for you. Bitcoin, not only getting back above 68K We're now over 69, making a push up towards the top of resistance level. We'll take a look at that on the charts in just a minute or two. But it's up 2.85% versus Ethereum, back up over 3,800, but only up 1.4. You know what that means, Tshroom? If Bitcoin is outpacing Ethereum, what chart is going up right now?
The Bitcoin dominance chart.
Come on. There you go, Tshroom. You give yourself. There we go. There you go. You get the trumpets. All right, what else is up today? BNB barely up. Solana barely up. Again, well, actually, for the most part, almost nothing in the top 10 is up until you come all the way down, at least majorly up, until you come all the way down to 19. Uniswap up almost 5%. The rest of the space is coming, guys. Don't necessarily freak out. But today is the day of Bitcoin. We'll tell you a little bit about why that is in the news story. But let's just admire that chart for a second. Let's come down to the 4-hour chart. Let's turn off Lux for a second. We'll bring it back up. Some of you guys know we have been talking about that symmetrical triangle pattern right there in Bitcoin now for a couple of days. And there was a moment, a very slim moment yesterday. We thought maybe Bitcoin was going to break down. And if it had broken down, we talked about the potential chance of maybe making a move all the way down towards or below 62,000, somewhere around 61,700. However, I told you guys I was continuing to believe there's a lot of reasons for support right there. Some of them being what LuxAlgo is telling us about some order blocks on the 4-hour and the daily, a breaker block, very, very bullish. I told you guys I think that there's a decent chance we make a move back to the upside, get a breakout rather than breaking majorly to the downside. I think there's a chance we could make a push towards 75 to 76K in the next couple of weeks. This is kind of backed up by some of what LuxAlgo is saying right now. Daily chart under a buy signal here on LuxAlgo. The take profit starting off at 71,000, but the second more aggressive take profit all the way at 76,000. On the 4-hour chart, don't look now, but we just printed a pretty strong buy signal here, which means this take profit below us that there should have been or potentially could have been a short is null and void. We used that smart trail just as I thought we would to go to the upside, find support right there. Look for a breakout here in the next couple of days on Bitcoin. That is what I'm expecting. We'll have to wait until Monday, though, to address and see if it happens. Again, with Tshroom's wedding, we're going to be out for a little bit. Now, I'm going to make a video tonight after we get done with the VIP trading group. We have a members-only stream for our VIP traders. I'm going to make a video for the morning about Cardano. I'm not going to go too deep into Cardano right now, but I want to address some things. Obviously, the sentiment in the world of Cardano is not very good. Tshroom, if you show my screen here, the charts aren't that good. The charts aren't that good either. Even though we see other things moving to the upside, Cardano as a whole still moving to the downside. So if you come in and you're wondering, Tim, are you still big on Cardano? Tim, what do you think about Cardano? Tim, what should I do with my Cardano? I'm going to make a video for you guys tonight. It'll go out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. instead of Tshroom's news, live news, because, again, he's going to get you ready for the wedding. I'm going to be on the road driving down. You're doing news?
I will be doing the 9 a.m. stream, Tim, because, and we'll jump ahead. This has got the core PCE print tomorrow morning. I still have not fixed the time zone on this, but it'll be coming out at 8:30. You can, and then I'll be absolutely jumping on that. Consensus is 0.3, forecast is 0.2. Won't be missing out on the PCE print. No, there's nothing more important than that PCE print in my life right now. So 9 a.m. we'll be there, and we'll be square. We'll be making it happen.
Nothing more important. Well, I'll tell you what. It is going to go out at some point tomorrow. We got a lot going out tomorrow. We have a video about Polkadot going out tomorrow. We have a video about Cardano going out at some point tomorrow, and you'll have the daily. I think I learned this. You got to tune in for every live show to find out what we're doing, because I thought we weren't doing tomorrow's morning show. So good to know. Tshroom kicking it in the day before his wedding. Super chat here from Eric Wallen saying my two favorite topics, marriage and Cardano. Yep, he's a big believer. Big believer. Before we get into meme world, we got a lot to talk about here in the meme coin world. George Martinez says, Tim, can someone copy trade you if they join your VIP group? Can someone copy trade you? I'm assuming that's if they join your VIP group. You can copy trade me in the sense that I post my trade setups, and I'll post some of them are limit orders, meaning I don't like where the price is currently, but if it triggers this level, I'll enter either my long or short, and then you can see that and say, you know what, I want to do the exact same thing. Sometimes I post like, hey guys, I'm going in now because we could have gotten in earlier, but I still think there's a lot of profit left in this move. And if you're in there, you're live, you're getting the updates, then yes, you can copy trade it. I don't have things set up so that people, the minute I trigger a trade, people just automatically trigger the trade with me. I still want you guys to have complete control over what you do trade and you don't trade. So it's a way of copy trading, but I don't want you guys default just doing everything I do. The truth is, you probably would make money again because I've been very profitable trades, but that consequence of like literally your money is dependent upon me. I don't want to set us up for a relational problem like that if something goes wrong. Yeah. I also, again, I'm not here on this channel to fish for you. And then all of a sudden you guys just sit in the background and I'm reeling in all the trout and I'm just throwing them back to you and you're eating them. I want you guys to learn how to fish as well. I want you guys to learn how to trade. That is the main purpose of that VIP trading group. Yes, I post my trades. Yes, I want you to learn from them and you can copy them in a sense, but I more so want you to understand why I'm trading the way I trade. And then I want you to copy that. Don't copy my trades, copy my whys. That'll make you a very wealthy man or woman in the future. All right, let's talk about. Oh, that's a beautiful fish.
Well, somebody taught this man to fish, and he caught this beautiful fish. This wondrous, I must say, wondrous fish.
That looks like a Goliath miscolored goldfish.
Yes, accurate. Accurate.
All right, let's get into our meme coin talk.
Let's do it.
Why are we talking about meme coins today? Well, first of all, meme coins have been rallying pretty well. Let's go over to my screen here, T of Tshroom. Now, over the last 24 hours, there's not necessarily, we still have some Toshis up 47%, Slothana, number 772, up 27%. That's not the one I'm necessarily too worried about. If you go to 7 days, we got some of these baby Trump up 320%, Super Trump, I'm seeing a theme here with the word trumpet at 260%. Turbo, our community has been talking about Turbo. It is up almost 200% this week. Duco, Ben the dog to the moon. Brett has been talked about a lot. The point is, meme coins, ladies and gentlemen, are taking the world by storm. We can go back to our shared screen here, Tshroom. I've listened to a lot of people talk about meme coins. I've heard some crazy thoughts and predictions about what memes will look like in this bull market. And the craziest one I've heard, post a 1 in chat. No, I like ones for like overwhelming positivity. Post a 7 in chat if you agree with what I'm about to say. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just going to say a statement. Post a 7 in chat if you agree. I have heard people predicting that we could potentially see 4. Hi, CZ. 4 meme coins in the top 10.
Really?
People are posting 7s even though they hadn't heard my story yet. Yeah, I've heard some people say that they believe by the end of this bull market we could see 4 meme coins be within the top 10.
Look at this. Look at Caleb Franzen's response. I never would have guessed this. He said, "Good afternoon, fam." That's kind of I agree with that.
I like that a lot. Now, let's talk about this. Before I give my opinion on it, let's go to my screen here. This is CoinMarketCap, guys. Currently, technically speaking, we already have one in the top 10. That's Dogecoin. I'm going to make a comment here in a little bit about my thoughts on that. But Dogecoin, technically a meme coin, is already in the top 10. And sitting just outside of it is Shiba Inu. And Caleb Franzen's he's kind of beating us to the punch. He's putting 4 coins that could make it the top 10. The other ones, let's go over here and just look at memes as a whole. PEPE is coming in at number 21. So it's really not that far. It's not that much distance. If it can pick up steam and outgain other projects, PEPE could have a chance at flashing itself into the top 10. Dog with Hat coming at 29, Floki at 48, Bonk at 50, Book of Meme at 96, and then the rest of the meme coins currently are sitting outside of the top 100. Now, 4 of them, and the ones I think probably have the best shot, obviously, Dogecoin's already in there. Shiba Inu's right outside, so you got to make an argument Shiba could make that move any day. PEPE's got to pick up its step. For example, we come back over here to CoinMarketCap. To get into number 10 right now, you got to oust Toncoin, sitting at $15 billion in market cap. And, of course, what we have currently, that means we need to see more than a double gain, more than 2x for PEPE to break it up above Toncoin and get into that number 10. Dog with Hat has a bigger road. They need to more than 4x because they're only at 3.5 billion. But I don't even think Dog with Hat's the one that I would put here as the real culprit of being able to do that. I think it's BONK. I think the fourth one that I would put there with its status and its affiliation with Solana, the number 2 altcoin in the game, I would say if I had to say a fourth one could do it, it would not be Whiff or Floki. I think it would be BONK. You can argue with me if you want, but that's my thoughts. Now, I told you guys, getting this conversation, it's going to be a very fun one. I don't know if it's exactly 50-50. Crux, if you want to put a poll in chat on do people think that meme coins can take over crypto, yes or no? I'm interested to see what we're split. Half of you guys, though, are going to probably not like what I'm going to say in the stream. Half of you might like it. No matter what side you're on, I urge you to continue to think for yourself, continue to do your own research. If you heavily believe in something, who am I to tell you don't invest in it? But I'm going to go ahead and just give you my answer. I don't think 4 making the top 10, at least not 4 at the same time. Maybe there's an outside argument that they take turns going up and down. I don't know. But definitely by the time we get to the end of this bull market, and we're talking about probably late summer, early fall of 2025, I do not believe there will be 4 meme coins in the top 4. Now, let's also address, before I go too much deeper here, Tshroom.
Got some good calls in the chat.
What is a meme coin?
What is?
Should Dogecoin and Shiba Inu even still be considered meme coins?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna address. You can say yes. I'm gonna tell them why I think no. So if 50-50 of you guys are gonna agree with what I say, not even 50, we're at 50-50 here on the panel, agreeing with what I'm gonna say here. I actually love the argument. I don't think that Dogecoin and Shiba Inu should be considered or treated as meme coins anymore. Why? Because while both of them were created with the ultimate being of what a meme coin is, it has no really inherent value. It has no real purpose. It is simply for kicks and giggles and is backed by community with no other purpose. Dogecoin and Shiba Inu have very good arguments to say that they check more boxes than just that. Of course, Dogecoin more than likely on the verge of becoming the official currency of X. And then Shiba Inu actually working for utility building platforms, things that you can build on. It no longer is simply this random code that's silly. It actually has use case. It still falls under the meme coin world. It was definitely created as a meme coin. But I actually am going to make an outside argument. I really don't consider those two to be meme coins at this point in time. And in reality, when you look at it, there's also a good argument to say a good reason why you shouldn't treat them as well is when you come back over here on CoinMarketCap, Tshroom, take a look at the difference of what the price actions have looked like. Meme coins are emotional, crazy. You pump it up, you dump it down. Versus Doge and Shiba are pretty consistent. Shiba up 77% in the last 90 days, but look at 30 days, only 20%. Dogecoin 24%. Last 7 days, 8%, 2%. Now, PEPE is only 6% as well, but they've had major rallies and falls. Look at the 30 days, 130, 90 days, 265. You start to move into these other meme coins, and you just see these massive, massive pumps over the especially last 3 months. They're very volatile. They're very explosive. They are very much based on the emotional state of the trader at any given time. Versus Doge and Shiba are established. They almost have rules, just like the rest of the crypto space, as to what pumps them and what dumps them. So I'm going to allow, for the sake of the argument of the 4 being in the top 10, I'm going to allow Dogecoin and Shiba to still be in that vote. But I want you to know, I no longer, and you can disagree with me, I no longer treat or assume that Doge and Shiba are meme coins. They've established themselves with as much legitimacy as utility coins in my book. Let me know if you disagree. Tshroom disagrees. That's completely fine. Let's talk about Tshroom, though. The reason why I do not think that 4 will make it in there. I think that PEPE is obviously, it's a meme long before crypto came to be. A lot of these others, Floki, BONK, these others, they're based off of almost crypto lures, like crypto jokes, crypto communities. They're based off of things that don't really have any outside effect. PEPE, of course, and we're not going to get into the whole history of PEPE on this stream because that's not the purpose of it, has been a meme for a very long time before crypto. And if something were to happen to crypto, which is not going to, but let's just say, God forbid, crypto goes away, Pepe is still going to be around long after. So that's going to have a lot of weight going forward as well. You have memes like, and it's not in the top grouping here, but if you come down to rank number, where are we? Oh, no, it's number 227. So it's kind of up there. MAGA, you have Trump coin. Not going to get into the details of supporting or disliking Donald Trump. You just can't argue with the fact that he is a very polarizing figure, a very memeable figure. And of course, someone would make a coin, and that coin would be doing very well. I told you guys in January that I thought for the year of 2024, MAGA or Trump coin would have some of the biggest gains for meme coin world. Why? Because it's election season and people go crazy. I will, though, however, warn you, I would not. I'm probably going to hold a bag of Trump, but I probably will not hold that bag past November. I think once the election season is over, the appeal and the talk of the town will go away from Trump coin because that's not going to be the main topic anymore. But that leads us to the rest of the meme coin space because, again, this question of can we get 4 in the top 10, or even better, can meme coins be the it thing, the dominant cryptocurrency in this bull market? That's a different question. And you know what? I'm going to say no. I know it's tempting to say meme coins could potentially have this massive move, but I think that people are too much living in the here and now, the what's right in front of my face. And they're not looking at the big picture. They're not looking at the history of how money flows in and out of crypto and specifically meme coins. They're not looking at the big picture. They're simply looking at, well, if I go look at crypto bubbles, there's really big bubbles that are meme coins. If I were to come over here to top 200, look what I have over here. Dog. Well, that one's big for the downside, but Mew. I mean, those are definitely meme coins right there. There's some other here as well. Mog, meme coin. Some of the biggest gainers of the last 30 days, meme coins. Does that mean, though, that memes make it all the way through? Here's the thing. Some of you were around for 2021. Some of you were not around for 2021. Tshroom, I know you paid attention to the space, but you weren't heavily involved in crypto. But do you remember a meme coin called SafeMoon?
Oh, absolutely, Tim. How could you forget?
Put a 1 in chat if you were here for SafeMoon. For those who were not here in early 2021, SafeMoon was the hot meme coin that was the next best thing. It had the word safe. It had the word moon. Nothing could go wrong with that name, right? One of the biggest rug pulls that hit the crypto space. The amount of people who got into that meme coin and others just like it and got wrecked early in 2021 is too many people to talk about. But yet, for a period of time, for over a month, the talk of the town were these meme coins. There's others, and honestly, I'm forgetting the majority of the meme coins in early 2021 because they're forgettable. The same way I believe in a couple of years, the meme coins going on right now are forgettable. But the point is, meme coins have flashes, they have seasons, but you don't look at that and then invest for long-term future. Ultimately, Tshroom, I'm concerned that a lot of what's happening in the meme coin world is a massive distraction to the retail investor so that they miss out on the actual good investments in the space. I mean, you look at it right now, everyone wants to talk about, people are talking about, tell us more about Brett. Tell us more about Whiff. Tell us more about Turbo. Tell us more about this. Are you invested in BONK? And all the while, BlackRock buying more Bitcoin, setting up their Ethereum. Banks partnering with Chainlink, partnering with Ethereum, partnering with ETH Layer 2s. The institutions are not putting anything into the meme world. They are slowly but surely investing in the utility coins that will actually make them money. And they're very happy and satisfied that the news media or the retail media is focusing on these worthless meme coins to distract all of the retail investors so that by the time they realize their investments in the meme coin were a flop and were a failure, now they want to come back and buy their utility tokens. They want to buy the legitimate cryptocurrencies. Well, now the prices are astronomically higher than they were. I think that right now meme coins are a distraction from actual good investments. I'm not telling you you won't make money. I'm not here to say that meme coins all right now today are going to flop and go to zero. But the question is when. The question isn't if. The question is when will these meme coins dump and destroy you? Guess what? It won't dump. I don't think Dogecoin and SHIB will have these massive dumps. Because why? I don't think Doge and SHIB are meme coins. The rest of them, though, will have their moments in the sun. And without any warning, without any signal, without any flash, the prices will drop. Why?
Like a thief
because it's
in the
done
night.
it before. It's done it before. It's going to do it again. These things have no value. They are simply based off of people's emotional gambling. Let's just call it what it is. It's emotional crypto gambling to invest in meme coins. You can make a lot of money in Vegas, but more often than not, you lose money because the house always wins. Some of you don't like this. Some of you do not like what I'm saying right now. You think that memes are the way to go. You know what? If you want to, keep investing in memes. But my job, a self-appointed job because it's a YouTube channel I created. Nobody forced me to make this YouTube channel. But my purpose with this channel is not to tell you what you want to hear. I want you guys to watch. I want you to be a part of a community. I want you to make money. But you know what? I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. And what you need to hear is meme coins can wreck you if you don't know what you're doing with them. And here's the thing. Could you study meme coins? Could you research? Could you get into the communities and find out a lot more about the timing? Yes, you could. You could, and that's fine. Is that not the same time, though, precious time, that you could be researching and investing into the legitimate long-term projects, the ones that still have good gains? I mean, at this point, a lot of people, I think, who are maybe from the past market, maybe they were around 2021, 2022, they've gotten a little spoiled in the crypto world. They no longer are satisfied with the 5x, 10x, 15x. What? We got to have the next 100x. I watched in 2021 as Cardano rallied 1,000x. I watched as these other coins did 500x. I'm going to get in on this time. And meme coins are my best way to do it. And so you're so busy studying and chasing the potential 500x that most of you won't get, and you're ignoring the safe but diligent 10x, 15x of a legitimate utility project. This is the game that memes are playing. And so if you want to keep investing in memes, go for it. I'm not trying to necessarily tell you, I don't want to call people stupid. Listen, there's people making money, but I'll say the same time that you guys are utilizing to research and find out what the next best meme is, guys, time is valuable. If you don't think about your time as money, you're not thinking with a wealth mindset. There's nothing in this world more valuable than time. Money, you can always go find more money, but you can never make up for a single second that is behind you. It's the only thing that you cannot make more of, and yet people waste most of it. I'm urging you to please use your time wisely to invest in your future, because your time is not worth a penny. Your time isn't worth minimum wage. Right now, your time, everybody, is worth $1,000 an hour at the least. So you want to spend $1,000 an hour to invest, to research meme coins that will come and go like that? Or do you want to use that time to invest in the projects, learn about the projects, learn about the ecosystems that will be here for the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years, the ones that will actually come with changes to our planet, the ones that will actually develop and further what we're trying to do as a civilization? I'm preaching, but I hope I'm making sense. Your time is valuable, and meme coins are sitting here wasting your time. Your time's more valuable than the money that the meme coins can make you.
I like it. I like it. Now, we do have a decent amount of chatter around this topic. Who would have ever thought that people would have views on such a question as, why do people buy meme coins? Should you buy them? What are the best? I never would have believed it. $2 from Campbell said, Yasmi baby. Yasmi, I do believe, is pumping today. So all of you Yasmi holders, up 24%. That's pretty good. Are getting a little bit of reward there. Yeah, let us know. Drop a 1 in chat if you have Jasmy. I do not have a single cent of Jasmy. Jim, do you?
No, I don't own any Jasmy. It's probably one I should start adding to my bag, but no, I don't have it at the moment.
Let me break down why I think people buy meme coins. I think people buy them because they're cool. right? They're cooler than Bitcoin in a sense. They're cooler than Ethereum. But they also think that people, another reason is because they think they're going to make more money than they will with Ethereum and Bitcoin. And some people will. Some people will make more money, right? Statistically, it's impossible that some people aren't going to make a lot of money. Now, whether or not they turn around and lose all that money immediately after, that's another question, right? But people do think that they're going to make more money in meme coins, and that is something that's in the zeitgeist right now. The public mind think that. They believe that. Will that perpetuate into the future? We'll see. We'll see. When these meme coins, if they have a big 75% correction, I think you'll see a lot less meme coin trading. I think the third reason why people trade and get into meme coins is because they have been marketed much more heavily than the layer one that they are on top of in the last 4 to 5 months, right? Meme coins have been pushed because there has been a recognition by these developers and the business development teams of these blockchains, and I'm talking about the highest levels: Solana, AVAX, Ethereum, Cardano. There's been a push for meme coins. So the third reason is because they're paying for people to be interested in this subject, in this. Just like NFTs will probably have a day in the sun in this bull market, and that will not be because it will be because somebody promoted that moment. Somebody brought on the NFT moment. What Tim has said so eloquently, and I'm just going to try to rephrase it and kind of summarize it and pick out the part that I think is most important, is that those reasons aren't great. None of those reasons are really anywhere near as compelling as putting $1,000 into Bitcoin versus putting $1,000 into meme coins. If you are compelled by any of those reasons, then the one I think that's the most valid is because it's fun. That's why I hold Doge and why I hold Ordi. It's because it's fun. It's fun to hold those. Do I have any kind of realistic expectation in the same of gains as in the same way as I do Bitcoin and Ethereum? No. And if you do, then either you're really good at trading meme coins and you're right, or you're just wrong and you're getting swept up in something that you should just be having fun doing. People, like, casinos are legal. They're legal for a reason because people are going to gamble. Some people can do it healthily. Some people can't. You have to recognize that for yourself. And maybe you're in crypto at an unhealthy level just in general. That is one thing to consider as well. That is definitely possible. But make sure that you're trading for the right reasons in general. And memes, if you're in 2 months into crypto and you're getting into memes already, you need to pump the brakes and stop.
This is where I want to kind of address that. And listen, again, a lot of you are going to disagree with me, and that's completely fine. It's one of those things, like, in the same way, and I'm going to get very serious here, and then I'm staying serious, but, like, I'm a very strong Christian. Tshroom and I don't use this platform to do nothing but shove the gospel down people's throats, right? We want to help you guys financially. Anytime you guys ever have questions about Jesus and about faith, we'd love for you guys to approach us and ask us. But why do I, as a Christian, care so much about professing the gospel? Because if I'm right about the gospel and people do not believe in Jesus, something terrible is going to happen to them. And I hate that. And I love people too much to not let them know about Jesus, right? Again, I'm not going to use this as a platform just to shove that down your throat, but I have to say that. In the same way, if I'm passionate about these meme coins and how much they can hurt people, you might disagree with me, but you have to understand the reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because I care about every one of you, and I've seen too many people have their portfolios and lives ruined and wrecked by the meme coin world. And Tshroom's right. If you just want to play around, that's fine. But can we please be real? We're not playing with meme coin investment. It is a get-rich-quick scheme. It is can I take a little bit of money and try to make it into a lot of money very quickly? And I'm telling you, we might try to hide behind excuses of saying, I'm just playing. But in reality, meme coins are gambling and they will wreck you. Why? Because most people go into them and they have no plan whatsoever for their coming out of that trade. The concept of you go to Vegas, maybe you go to the blackjack table and you win your first hand, you double your money. Most people say, oh, look how easy it was to double my money. Another round. Oh, I just quadrupled. I'm for it. Another round. And they'll keep doing that until they lose it all. And the same thing happens with meme coins, because most people don't put a lot of research into what meme coins are actually going for. They just say, oh, I heard about this really cool meme coin. Let me invest in it. Oh my gosh. After 10 minutes, I've doubled my money. Let's see if I can get a little higher. Let's go to 3. Oh, we're at 3x? All right, let me see 4x. 4x? Let's see about 5x. 10x? Oh, I'm up 10x. I'm better keep. And then all of a sudden, boom, as fast as it rallied to the upside, it crashes back down. Meme coins, in case you guys have ever looked at a meme coin chart, they almost all look like this. Let me see if I draw this correctly. They look like this. Up, 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 boom. They never do this and then slowly work down. They go up, 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 and then in one moment, snap, the whole thing crashes. And you go from being up 10x but not taking profit because of the potential 11x, 12x, 13x. You never cash out and you lose everything. And then you're starting to build. This is what I hate, Tshroom, because that funness, that same addiction that gambling comes, you got addicted to the thrill. You get addicted to the adrenaline. It's gambling, guys. You get that adrenaline rush, and all of a sudden, yeah, I messed up on that one, but let's grab another $100 and do it again. I'll get out early this time, I promise. And then before you know it, you've convinced yourself, I gotta stay in for that 20x, 30x. My friend over on Broad Street just made $40,000 yesterday trading meme coins. I need to make $40,000 as well. And very few of you will ever have that accomplished. I'm telling you, if you want to do meme coins, you can, because you guys are all grown men and women. I'm assuming, maybe there's some children listening. You guys are mostly all grown men and women who are allowed to do whatever you want. But for the love of God, if you were wise, and if you think about your long-term future, and you think about your whys of why you want to generate wealth, those things all lead back to make smart decisions. Do not do foolish things. Don't gamble your money. Invest your money. Meme coins are not investments. Meme coins are gambles. Are we here to make a quick buck, or are we here for a lifetime of wealth? Wealth includes a big bank account as well as a wise decision-making paradigm. And meme coins do not fall into that category.
I love it. Some of you are just going to, be stubbornly disagreement, and that's fine. I think somebody was listening today that needed to hear this, right? They were letting themselves get too much into the dopamine rush, the addictive aspect of this, because they're dealing with something hard in their life, right? And they're, instead of turning to drugs or alcohol or something like that, they're just turning to gambling in the meme coin world. And they heard this and they said to themselves, you know what, Tim's right. I need to honor my relationships. I need to not go down this road and risk real money, and then and I lose it, and then I'm not able to help other people. I'm not able to help myself. That's really, so somebody heard that, and it may not be you. You may be listening to this, be like, bro, I just made 20 grand on meme coins. Yeah. C'est la vie. Keep doing it, because you have that high IQ edge on the market, right? If you're making a bunch of money, then obviously we sound dumb, but that's not the point. There's a lot of people who are not as smart as you who need this message. And look, there's a reason why I don't trade meme coins every day, because I would probably lose my shirt, right? And I would get sucked in. So I just buy and hold Dogecoin and Ordi, and I have my little fun, and we'll see if it pays off. But my high conviction coins are so much better to hold. I sleep at night, all that kind of stuff. So Tim, I think we've done pretty well here. We got some headlines. You ready to jump in, or you got any more points?
Yeah, let's transition again. Love you guys.
Got some super chats.
Some of you might not like it. That's okay. That's okay. If you want to keep trading memes, go for it. Let's get into some of our headlines, Tshroom.
Yep. We do have a couple of super chats. Another one from Campbell saying Yasmi plus Apple partnerships, iPhone in Japan. I have no idea, but another Jasmy bro. And then $20 from Matt C said, a toast to the soon-to-be groom. Much love, brother. Thank you so much, Matt. And I will toast to that with my mystery beverage here.
Ooh.
All right. Super cool. Let's go ahead.
Was it Tang? Is that what's the one that the astronauts take to space?
I don't even know, Tim.
Chat, you guys know what I'm talking about. Is it Tang Tong? It sounds like I'm trying to make a chime or something. I think it's Tang.
You're trying to make a chime?
Tang. Well, Tang Tong Ting.
Yeah, Tong. Tim, I think you thought that this part was going to be funny, and
mission failed. We'll get them next time.
That's your opinion.
That is true. But what I will say that is not opinion is that LuxAlgo is awesome. We show you guys LuxAlgo all the time on the charts. Well, you can actually get it for yourself. Go ahead into the description of this very video, and you'll be able to get the LuxAlgo setup. It's going to give you access to the trading room in Discord as well. So go ahead and sign up with that. And that is going to be the company that has brought to you this episode today. LuxAlgo is making this episode possible. Let's go ahead and jump into the stories. The first one here, Elon Musk is advising President Donald Trump on crypto policy. Bloomberg reports record scratch. Elon Musk denies discussing crypto with Donald Trump, but says he's in favor of things that shift power from government to the people, which crypto can do. So I'm not exactly sure how Bloomberg got this one wrong. I don't know. What do you think, Tim? Do you think they got it wrong, or just was it confusing?
Yeah, I have no idea even what the thought is, where they got if he's denying it, what's the even conversation? Maybe it's just a rumor, maybe an assumption. Oh, Trump and Elon have a meeting. Trump's been talking about crypto a lot. Elon has been one of the more pro crypto public figures. They have to talk about crypto. And then I don't think he's saying that he wouldn't talk to him, because I think he would. I think he's just saying, that wasn't the nature of the conversation. I did say, though, on this show the other day, now I know Elon is saying he didn't do it, but this is actually something we discussed the other day, that Elon would be an interesting person. I wouldn't say the best. I think there are other people out there that are more knowledgeable than Elon when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto as a whole. But let's not pretend, and let's not ignore the fact that Elon is more than likely one of there's probably not many fingers you could hold up counting people on this planet that have more intelligence than Elon Musk. There's just very few of them out there. And I think that having him as an advisor to Trump in general, even if you're not talking about crypto, is an interesting thing. But the fact that he is pro-crypto, I think would be beneficial as well. We kind of talked about that the other day on the show here. So it's interesting to see this come out. And even though they haven't talked about crypto yet, would love to see them do it in the future, because I think that would be a big win for all of us crypto fanatics.
For sure. Well, my breakdown of this one here is that Elon has been very intentional this go around. He was a big Obama guy. EVs, Obama, all of that. That was all very cohesive and good. But recently, Elon has been very intentional about not endorsing a candidate in this specific race. So I think his comments here kind of speak loudly that he's obviously in favor of crypto and what crypto can do. I think probably someone over at Bloomberg just kind of misinterpreted an interaction, or and I wouldn't put it past Trump, said something that got a little bit exaggerated. Could you imagine? So that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Ultimately, it's just a bullish story for crypto, because in a week from now, tomorrow, nobody's even going to care about this. This is it's a big nothing burger, but it's a nothing burger in a generally bullish direction. And this is also very bullish here, Tim. This headline: MasterCard launches new crypto credential service to secure crypto payments. MasterCard, big name here in the United States. You've probably heard of it, even if you don't live here. The newly introduced crypto credential service allows users to create a MasterCard username to facilitate the sending and receiving of Bitcoin and various other cryptocurrencies. This will be available in Brazil, Argentina, and France. Walter Pimenta, we love Walter. He's awesome. He's the MasterCard executive vice president of product and engineering for Latin America and the Caribbean, and the master of long titles. He said this: as interest in blockchain and digital assets continues to surge in Latin America and around the world, it is essential, Tim, to keep delivering trusted and verifiable interactions across public blockchain networks. Tim, is this MasterCard turning a new leaf and being ethical operators and just throwing crypto a giant bone? Or does MasterCard think that they can make a pretty penny off the future of finance?
Let's just, for a second, remember what MasterCard does. MasterCard does not deal in actual money. When people call crypto fake money, the same people ran out 10 minutes before that to buy their Starbucks with a credit card, which was nothing. It was just a card with some random code that pretty much was a glorified IOU. Why is MasterCard potentially pairing up with crypto? They're not doing crypto a favor. They're not saying, come on, crypto, let me show you the ropes. They're saying, There's actually something that does what we do that is legitimate and is instant and trustless. We better adapt to this system and be friends with them, because they're going to put us out of business unless we do that. So this isn't MasterCard throwing crypto a bone. This is MasterCard begging crypto to keep a seat at the table
Sure.
in the financial world. So they have to do this. This is a wise move for them so that MasterCard continues to exist as a company.
Absolutely. Well, I agree. I think there is a couple of things to note here. The biggest one, I'd say, is that what they are doing that's kind of interesting is they're making it a little bit easier. Like they're actually coming in with some margin of value, which is that you're not having to like copy and paste addresses, long crypto wallet addresses. You're just going to be able to use a username, kind of like Zelle, right, or other payments like Venmo or something like this. But it's all going to be on the rails. I think what MasterCard is doing here, and make no mistake, Visa and MasterCard have been involved in crypto since for a long time. For probably they started getting in. I think I want to say the dates are probably around early 2000. I'm sorry, 2020. So it's not like they're getting in now. They've been in for a while, and they think they can make some money, right? They think they get some money, and they also want to remain relevant, right? So that's kind of my take on this one. But it does seem to be a little bit of a marginal innovation here with being able to send and receive crypto just using a username rather than an address. Now, are they the first to do it? Absolutely not. This has been done in crypto, and the ENS comes to mind, Ethereum Name Service, and different things like this. There are different services that make sending and receiving crypto easier, but MasterCard is making sure that it's got its piece of the pie moving into the future. New York DFS issues new crypto firm guidance for consumer complaints. The guidance specifically requires that service providers maintain policy records, including quarterly analysis of requests and complaints they receive. The guidance also requires crypto companies to provide customers with both a phone and electronic text mechanism to submit requests and complaints. Customers have a right to a transparent and timely process for resolving complaints and answering questions, irrespective of the company or product in question, says New York DFS Superintendent Adrian A. Harris. This guidance outlines clear expectations for a positive customer experience, which benefits both customers and businesses. However, now that sounds all well and good, kind of. But Harris has previously dismissed theories alleging a coordinated effort among U.S. regulators to cut the crypto industry off from the banking system, dubbed Operation Choke Point 2.0, as ludicrous and silly. So the same regulator who's kind of coming in here and being like a little bit of a low-key hero, providing regulatory clarity in New York, although I would say that reading through that sounded overly burdensome, perhaps, on crypto businesses. But she has been on record as saying ludicrous and silly. So a hero, Harris the hero, maybe not so fast, because in the past kind of ran cover-up, ran PSYOP against Operation Choke Point, trying to convince the public that they aren't doing that. So a lot going on here, Tim. But I mean, overall, this is somewhat bullish, to be honest with you, because it's just yet another important regulator kind of coming in and saying, actually, we're going to start taking crypto seriously. Mm-hmm. So that one's a little bit cut and dry. Any thoughts on that? Are you ready to move on?
Let's move on, yeah.
Let us know in the chat. Do you think Operation Choke Point is a real thing? And what does it mean that the major regulators deny that it's even real? I think by denying it, you're almost giving it more credence than anything. But AZ16 boosts crypto's election fund by another $25 million to seek friendly Congress. AZ16 and Ripple have now each plowed nearly $50 million into the industry's shared fair shake pack. Think big crypto, right? We like to talk about lobbyists and give them and be critical about that. Crypto is now a lobby. It has been for a couple years. Crypto is an interest group. The Political Action Committee has so far supported several crypto-friendly winners in congressional primaries, often flooding the local markets with significant advertising dollars. So not a huge surprise that crypto goes Washington, but I mean, at the end of the day, this was inevitable when you're getting big money involved in Wall Street and VCs. So, again, bullish. Not a single bearish headline here. It's all like bullish,
yeah.
With a TradFi twist, it seems. Now, what is the mission statement of Fair Shake PAC Fairshake supports candidates committed to securing the United States as a home to innovators building the next generation of the internet, providing blockchain innovators the ability to develop their network under a clearer regulatory and legal framework is vital if the broader open blockchain economy is to grow to its full potential here in the United States. And then they say some other stuff too. But generally, that's kind of what you would expect. Nothing that's really too off-putting or strange there. Washington is receiving crypto well, it looks like.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Well, again, I think these stories, we talked about this yesterday or 2 days ago. Pretty much it's the concept of, are these stories bullish or bearish? They're bullish. And are they dealing with opinions or are they dealing with facts? They're dealing with facts. So this is a very good thing hearing stories like this, just further adoption. We're going to do some Q&A here, but even that concept of what we're just talking about right there with institutions coming in, I'm going to throw it back because, again, I say I could probably do a 5-hour stream.
Sure.
It might be miscombobulated, but I could probably do a 5-hour stream of my thoughts on the meme coin world. Let's go back there for a second. A lot of you guys gave it for it. Let's go back to the meme coin world for a second, based off of the transition talking about institutions, because I forgot to mention this earlier. When people think that this is going to be a meme coin frenzy, quick answer, yes or no. Do institutions invest in meme coins? Tshroom?
No.
No, they do not. Yet, this is going to be, and this is my opinion, but I think it's a very well thought through and very widely expected opinion. This is the institutional bull market. The institutions are creating the ETFs. They're going really big on Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're going really big into Chainlink. They're going to connect the banks to the whole Web3 world. They're going really big on real world assets. That's what they're putting their money to. They're the ones who are going to pump this bull market. And if they're not investing in meme coins, that means, guys, it's just the retail money going in and out of meme coins. It's just yours and my money, us simpletons or us little suckerfish. We're not whales. We're not the people that make, like, when I buy and sell a crypto, it has no effect on the price action of that crypto. What we're talking about is the people, the institutions that when they buy and sell, their singular buys and sells actually move the needles of the price action. What's another reason why that's so important and why meme coins are dangerous? Because some people are going to say, because I see this kind of remind me of it. I'll read the super chat and get back into this. RC Moore says, I own Caspa. What makes you guys, I think he's asking, is it going to $1 plus? Short answer, yes, I think it's going to $1 plus. I think what it's waiting on is for some more major exchange listings such as Coinbase, Binance, etc. But I am a believer of Caspa. Let's get into some conversation why some people might say, Tim, what's the difference between a meme coin and a utility coin? What's the difference between meme coin and Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin really doesn't have necessarily, I know they're trying to build things on there. We have layer 2s and other things, but I'm not going and building a smart contract on Bitcoin. Yes, recently people have put NFTs on them, and that was a big deal with ordinals. But ultimately, I'm not using my Bitcoin to build things in the technological world like with Ethereum and Solana and other layer 1s. So some people who don't know they don't know much about crypto are going to say, oh, isn't it just the same thing? If we all invest in it, isn't it decentralized? Aren't we all just coming in and we're investing our money in this meme coin and the value goes up, yada, yada, yada? The answer is no. And one of the reasons is because of the word decentralization. Show me a project, show me a potential, a perceived meme coin that does not have a very small minority of people owning the majority of it with no rules or regulations as to when they're allowed to dump it. And I'll tell you, that's not a meme coin. But the truth is there is no meme coins like that. I think Doge is like that now. I think Sheeb is like that now. Remember earlier I said I don't really treat those like meme coins anymore. I'm not a blockchain expert. I'm not going to try to come across you guys like I'm the foremost expert in the world. But I guarantee you go in and look at any of these meme coins that everyone's going crazy about right now. If you go into Brett and if you go into Turbo and if you go into these others and you look at the wallets that hold, I guarantee you there's a fat percentage of the value that are in one or maybe 2 or 3 accounts. And I talked about this yesterday, guys. There are groups of people, there are meme coin whales who have private chats. They can get mad at me. I don't care. I'm going to out what they do. If you don't know about this, you need to. There are private communities and private chats with elite people, influencers, wealthy individuals who understand crypto at a much higher capacity than the average retail investor. They have these private groups. They agree to pump, to promote, to get everybody to buy this coin. And then in their private chat, they say, all right, guys, price is up X percentage. Get ready. All of us are going to sell at the exact same moment. Make sure to put out a post that's really bullish. Make sure to say, everybody, go buy such and so coin. And then they all sell at the exact moment. Why? Why is that detrimental? Because they're the ones that own the big percentages. If the wallet that owns 17% and a wallet that owns 20% and another wallet that owns 25%, if all three of those wallets sell at the exact same time, that coin is going to be depleted in a heartbeat. That's what the meme coin world does. That's one of the reasons why even in the non-meme coin world, we always bring things back to tokenomics and look at what are the shares? What is the centralization to decentralized rating of this project? Is this a project that the founders or the majority holders could in a heartbeat sell? And I'll do you one better. Let's just classify meme coins that way. There are some coins out there that we don't put into the meme coin world, but are dangerous because there's a large portion that are owned by a singular or very few entities that have the full power and ability to sell at a heartbeat. That is what we call, if you haven't heard this term, a pump and dump. It doesn't just have to apply to meme coins. There are coins with perceived value that are pump and dumps. And one of the criteria of that is when you look at who owns the coin. Is there a small number of people or one wallet that owns the majority? If so, you avoid those things like the plague. You do not invest in them. And meme coins are the main culprit that fit into that category. So again, just bringing it back, even more reasons. Again, we said it earlier, you guys are grown adults. If you want to invest in meme coins, go for it. Be happy. I wish you the best. I'm not rooting against you. I hope you 100x. My fear, though, is if we have right now 335 people watching and 335 people go and invest in meme coins, I bet you only 10 of you or less will actually leave it out profitable. Mass majority of you guys who go and invest in meme coins looking for those massive 100x gains will come back with your accounts wiped. And you'll need to learn all over, and you'll need to work hard to rebuild your portfolio to learn to do it the right way.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, I can't agree more, Tim. I mean, what we're looking at is the future of currency. We're looking at it's just a giant innovation that humanity's been deprived of because of the supremacy of the Federal Reserve. So this giant technology that's been enabled by blockchain and computing in general and these powerful GPUs comes in, and Wall Street has been slow to realize the value, but people like Michael Saylor and MicroStrategies, right, and all kinds of different people that have gotten in early, they understand the value of it. Now the mainstream is starting to understand, and most importantly, the mainstream money managers, people that manage these giant pension funds, that manage Wall Street, that manage 401ks of your parents' generation, or maybe your generation, now it's starting to become mainstream. So of course there's going to be charlatans. There's going to be little pucks, if you're into Shakespeare, little tricksters that come in and try to get a little bit of margin, not by providing value, right, to people that are coming in and investing and trading, but just by providing providing fun, and sometimes it's a rug, sometimes it's actually malicious. But other times it's just a way to divert, right? It's like the gold rush is definitely kind of the obvious comparison here. It's kind of like opening a bar, right, in San Francisco. It's like people aren't there. They didn't move to California and to get drunk. They moved there to mine gold, right? But people who mine gold also like to get drunk. So there's going to be businesses there, right? There's going to be businesses that pop up. So should you avoid meme coins like they're the plague? I don't think they're the plague. But they are like the bar in the gold rush. You don't have to go in there if you need to, right? Should you never go in? No, probably not, because you never have fun in the saloon, right? And life is about experiences and a diversity. That's at least what I believe, right? Have fun, and enjoy life in its fullest, but don't camp out in the bar, right? Don't make that the whole reason that you're there. Right, go back out, get your pick and your shovel, and go mine. And that means like investing in high quality projects or employing trading strategies that are profitable and proven, controlling your emotion, doing things that are hard but pay off. So I think that's my 2 cents. Tim, are you ready for this factoid?
I'm ready for the factoid, and then we'll jump into some Q&A here. We got some good ones. Moho says, I feel like I've been told off by a teacher. Anyone else? Oh, man. Love having Moho in here. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Last thing I'll say here, guys. You know what they call meme coin trading? They call it degen. You know what degen is short for? Degenerate. Go look up the definition of degenerate. It's funny that people take pride in being called a degen because that's what it means. Let's go into our factoid of the day here, Tshroom.
Let's do it. Well, Tim, the factoid of the day brought to you all by LuxAlgo, one of the best trading algorithm, the best trading indicator that there is. Let's jump on in. In the United States, the first 911 service was established by what company? Was it A, the Alabama Telephone Company, B, the Boston Wire, C, the New York Postage Company, or D, Red Lobster?
Okay. I love D. The 911 service was established by what company?
The first.
I feel like it's a tricky thing because you have telephone company. So obviously they're going to try to say telephone company. Boston Wire, which of course, would be what probably some of the early ones were called. New York Postage Company, which would have to do in the name, it sounds like mail. Yet a part of me feels like it's the New York Postage Company. I feel like the elf might be trying to throw me off here. I'm going to go with C, the New York Postage Company.
He's locking it in, folks. But did he get it right? He did not. See, Alabama. The Alabama Telephone Company, Tim.
Wow.
Was the
okay,
first.
Good for them.
Yeah, in 1968 by Alabama Speaker of the House Rankin Fight. And answered U.S. Representative Tom Bevel. Okay, so I don't know how that has anything to do with it, but there you go. That's the answer, and that's the truth behind 911.
Alabama company. All right, good to know.
They beat you to it, Tim. They beat you to it.
They did. Let's see here. We got one from Redline said, did a deep dive on Ondo, found the 85% not in circulation is held by early VC investors and don't give you an unlock schedule in the Tokenomics on Ondo website or white paper. Where did you find it, Tim? That was actually research done by Dave Digital. Is Dave in here today? He hasn't messaged me back. Yeah, when you look into it, because he sent me all of his findings, and I'm not going to be able to regurgitate it perfectly here because I don't have it sitting in front of me. But yeah, so what they did was in their initial launch of it, and again, Ondo was created in January of this year. It is not even 6 months old, guys. It's about to be roughly 6 months old. They started by releasing 15%. They held on to 85, but I can't remember where he said he found it, but there's a plan for yearly, and they don't do it all at once. It's not like one grand dumping, but they sprinkle out, or the plan is to sprinkle out after a period of time it's 15% at a time, which makes its way into about a 1.275 billion tokens per year. And definitely for the next 2 years. I can't remember if it said in the research that it changes in the future, but I think that makes sense. I think that's about what it does. And ultimately, I only need to know what the supply would look like going into 2025 because the whole point of the video was to give a price prediction for the end of the bull market sometime around September, October of 2025. But if you want, I can share in our members, to all of our members, if you guys want to see what I was sent by Dave Digital so you can even take a look at it for yourself, I can put that for our members, and that's our silver members and up. It's going to be over in our Discord. I can put that over there if you guys want. Someone said in here, meme coins like you gambling. Let's see. Gustavo says, I use meme coins as a fear and greed. If memes are flying, then I get ready to take profit. Gustavo, that's actually a phenomenal way to think about it. It's play money. The wise people are using it as play money. And that's the other thing. That's what I really don't like. Technically, all crypto investing is like you're counting on someone else. To take profit, you have to sell your holding. So you're counting on someone else buying it. But meme coins, it is very much so like when people take profit on meme coins, especially like the whales, they know they are ruining someone's life when they sell it. That's just the game. In fact, again, I was at a conference, and I'm not going to say names. That's not the kind of person I am. But I was talking with a influencer that I, before the conversation, had respect for, where had that kind of a conversation. He was in one of these groups, and he legitimately said to me, if they were smarter, they wouldn't buy. It's the game. And I just walked away from there saying, you know what? If I don't get rich, but I don't purposely scam people, and I don't purposely cost people their livelihoods by dumping things on them like that, then I'm going to be okay. I'm going to trade responsibly. I'm going to invest in good products. Ultimately, even when I sell at the top, if people hold long term, the things that I invest in, I still believe are going to be going for a long time. So if they just continue to hold, they'll be profitable eventually. But even the concept of like your thought process going into the whole thing is, I am going to invest and screw someone over because this whole thing is just one big game. You're just not going to catch me doing that, guys. I'm take my money from you. I mean, I won't be a billionaire because I'm just never going to be like that. Can you do quick TA on BONK? Here's the thing. Again, I'm ultimately going to say I probably am not going to buy BONK. I think the only one I might trade is ones that I see the utility of what it's doing. I think I told you guys earlier, Mega makes sense. Trump coin makes sense because we're about to go into a very hot election season. But if I don't understand the future of something, I'm not going to do it. But let's do it. I'll do TA on BONK for anyone who wants to enter a trade. But again, trade responsibly, invest responsibly. Look at this back here. We actually had a trade set up earlier way earlier this year that actually looked to be pretty good. Let's see what we have going on here. We're on the 4-hour chart. Let's look at daily chart. I'm not going to, because I'm never going to do TA on BONK really much on this channel. We'll do long term. We had a head and shoulders play out that has not necessarily hit its level. If that does play out, which again, meme coins don't always follow the rules of TA, so you got to take the TA with a grain of salt. Another reason why I don't do too much with meme coins, because it's not easy to trade. That should send us up to where we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and then a 6, 8, 9, 4 would be the breakout for that. If I pull up what LuxAlgo is saying about them, we've built some good support right here. We have a take profit between all those 4 zeros and 4, 7, and then maybe you could even go up to where it's 55. But these breaker blocks, it looks like we're kind of wrestling to decide if this one's going to hold. But even if it doesn't hold, you have a smart trail and another breaker block down here at 2699. That probably is a decent little area. So again, let's just talk about the hypotheticals. Even take this and use it to educate yourself on how you would trade anything else. I see a chart like this. I don't like how much is pumped here recently. I'm either willing to just go ahead and wait and say we're going to hold off on this one, or even just say, hey, let's see if it comes down to this second breaker block. If it does that, then yes, I'm willing to enter some form of a long down here in this range of 28 to 27, where I have lots of support in play. And then I see these take profit and predictions to the higher levels. I'm going to let that ride up into the, closer to 47. That's how I would kind of look at it. If this was any other chart, and I'm looking for a trade opportunity, that's probably something what I'm doing. I'll go ahead and this is what I do for our VIP traders, by the way, guys. I put in potential trades I would enter. It would look something like this, what I'm seeing right now based off what it's saying. A potential 65X, that means I'd give myself probably about a 20% stop loss. Good to know. We have a good level of support right there as well. If we lose that level, probably going a lot lower. So that, to me, looks like a good trade up, a great trade setup if I'm looking to trade some BONK. Last thing I want to look here. Yeah, again, another reason to look for those lower levels. Oscillators showing some weakness. Stochastics RSI, weakness. Dropping down as we talk about it. RSI, recently, let's connect again. I don't know why I disconnected there. RSI flashed 100% overbought, making its way down at least back to the 50 line. MACD about to have a bearish MACD cross. And here we go with the LuxAlgo oscillator. Whoo, how about this? You could have entered a short here back yesterday, where we had our reversal come in, the bearish momentum dot, a large bearish momentum dot, and negative money flow. That is the call to hit a sell order. And guess what? When you hit the sell, you look for the next level of significant support. Where's that support? Somewhere down here around 28. A lot of evidence, a lot of confluence that I just looked at in the charts to suggest that level is a good level to buy in at.
Yep. Now Chase has the perfect takeaway from this episode. Chase has asked, where can I buy Trump coin? I love it.
I actually, I mean, you want let's find out. I mean, again, we're getting this. I feel like we'll talk about it because I've done my due diligence of warning people. If you guys want to trade this, it's up to you. But this, I'm going to try to strip the meat from the bones and educate you guys. We're going to talk about meme coins, but I'm educating you on how to do this stuff. Go to CoinMarketCap. No matter what coin you're looking at, if you're saying, where can I buy this coin? Go to CoinMarketCap, click on the coin. In this case, we're talking about MAGA Trump. And you come over here to markets, click on markets. You can buy it on Uniswap, Radium, PancakeSwap, Uniswap, MEXC, Orca, BingX, LBank, XT, Uniswap 2, version 2. There's a lot of them you can buy it on. And I'm curious, you know, our trading partner, BloFin, I'm going to have to look that up real quick to see. Give me a second, Tshroom. I'm going to sign in and I'm going to show them.
Yeah, well, let me just finish your thought here.
Go ahead. Well, I want to see a BloFin. I mean, for our BloFin users, if you can trade it there, I got to type in a code because I was not signed in on this computer.
Yeah. So to finish the tutorial here, once you figure out which exchange you want to buy it on, and this is just for any coin, then you come over here to contracts, right? And you figure out what if you use MetaMask or Trust Wallet, and then you just copy the contract. You know, in this case, it's an Ethereum, but it looks like it's on Binance Smart Chain, Solana, and Base. You just copy that, and then you put it into, you know, if it's on Ethereum, you copy it into Uniswap. If it's on, you know, Binance Smart Chain, you do PancakeSwap, and so on and so forth. The point is like, don't. But if you want to have fun, then do it, right? But at least don't get caught on the finish line and actually like buy a fake coin. That is one thing to note, is that there are real meme coins and there are fake meme coins. Mm-hmm. This is how you find, and what website is this? CoinMarketCap.com is how you would find a meme coin. But we're strongly trying to persuade folks not to get too wrapped up in the meme coin world, guys. Come on.
We could do a 5-hour-long stream on all of the hazards of meme coin trading. Tshroom just hinted at another one. Did you know that someone else could make a ticker called MAGA? And if you don't know what you're doing, you would go buy that ticker instead of the one that is actually doing well, and all of a sudden you just got screwed out of all your money. So again, we're gonna keep moving on here. Probably wrapping up the show. It's 4:12.
Yeah, I've got one more thought. So you're out there, you're sitting, you're watching. You bought a meme coin. You bought PEPE. It was your first introduction to crypto. You're sitting here like now you're gonna just sell it, and you're gonna buy you're gonna buy Bitcoin or something. But you're thinking, man, what do I do? Because I like crypto. I want to make money here. How do people make money in crypto? If memes are not the best way, what should I do? Well, you can invest and you can trade, right? Those are really the two answers to that question. One of the ways that you can learn to trade is by joining our VIP trading group, which is in the link in our description, and signing up for LuxAlgo. Doing those two things are going to put you on a hyper path to learning how to trade profitably. The other thing you can do is invest. If you are new to crypto and you do not own any Bitcoin, that's where you start. Buy an amount of Bitcoin that you can afford to lose, or $50, right? Just a small amount. Just have a little bit of skin in the game. Especially if it's your very first investment ever. You've never even managed your own stocks or anything like that. Just buy a very small amount on Coinbase or some kind of however you trust. Put it on a cold wallet, on Arculus cold wallet, and or iTrustCapital. Open an IRA. Go ahead and put the ball all the way across the end zone. But in any case, be confident in what you're investing in, and stay tuned to channels like this, Investing Bros and others, where they're very grounded. They're not sitting there hyping up a meme coin the whole time, right? Or any coin specifically the whole time. Being bullish on a coin is fine, but sitting there and hyping up the entire episode, go buy Caspa, you have to buy it. Everything's going to go right for you if you buy Caspa. That's bad, scary. People do it on the stock side too. But there are ways to make money in crypto, there's no doubt. Trading and investing are the ways that Tim and I are equipped to help folks guide them into crypto to make money. If you want to trade meme coins, there's a world for that. That's not Investing Bros. But overall, LuxAlgo is a really great tool. So definitely check out the link for that. Sign up for it if it makes sense for you. And you'll be on a road to prosperity through crypto.
And speaking of that VIP group, again, right after this is over, all of my current VIP group members, I'm going to be posting a Zoom link in the chat and Discord. We'll be going live here in just a couple of minutes. On your way out, guys, that is the end of today's show. I think we probably had a lot of people in here, maybe never tuned into Investing Bros before. We don't usually go on 45-minute rants on what not to buy. Mostly we stay positive. Just felt it was the right time, the right place, and the opportunity to very much caution people about the harms of meme coins. But again, you can disagree with me. You can make money in meme coins. You guys are adults, and this is crypto. You get to do whatever you want. But I hope that you guys learned things from this stream. If you want to be around, hit that subscribe button. We normally have live shows every single morning covering all of the news. We have multiple uploads that go out weekly. We've done a lot of price predictions. Go check out our channel. We've given a lot of price predictions for where coins could get to by the end of this bull market. You want to check that out. And, of course, we're always here for the 3 p.m. live show. With that said, though, no show tomorrow, where I'm going to be driving. Tshroom's getting ready, wedding this weekend. No show on Saturday, but we will be back on Monday. We love you guys. Take care. Smash the like on your way out. Hit subscribe. See you tomorrow. Adios.
Trying to make paper. Turn that better to cake. Money like Lego. Connect the dots that bank. We are investing bros. We are investing bros. Army pipe, lethal on trade. Entries and exits, worthy of praise. Tim, the professor of the TA. Shout it out loud on the PA. Tshroom's news got the word. Doing better than what he deserves. Beamer, leave no evidence. Soon fly coop with his dividend. Trying to make paper. Turn that better to cake. Money like Lego. Connect the dots that bank. We are investing bros. We are investing bros.